Alright, let's do this.
If you guys come to Barcelona, you guys have to come and see this.
Barcelona is a city rich in culture and immense artistic heritage. It's the capital of the region known as Catalonia. It has its very own flag and language, which makes the city unique in its own way. This iconic city is filled with things to do, and it's definitely one of those places you must visit at least once in your life. Alright, let's get straight to it. So one of the main things that you must cover when in Barcelona is of course Antoni Gaudi's masterpieces. He is a Catalan architect known for his creative, imaginative, and unique designs. Alright, let's start with our first stops, which are the well-known Gaudi houses. We went to Casa Batlló and Casa Mila on the first night we arrived. These two houses are located on the same street and they're about 6 minutes apart by foot. The next morning, we decided to visit the last out of the famous three, which is Casa Vincent. Casa Vincent was built between 1883 and 1885 and is actually Antoni Gaudi's first masterpiece as a summer house for the Vincent family. You can say that this is Gaudi's first building that kicked off modernism movement in Catalonia and Europe. So, these are the three houses that you must visit, and they are recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Here at our first stop, which is Casa Vincent, and it's Gaudi's first ever project. And so far, out of all the Gaudi houses that we've seen so far, I think this is my favorite. Next on our list, we have the world famous La Sagrada Familia. Designed by the one and only Gaudi, the Sagrada Familia is famous for being the most iconic example of his unique style. It stands at 170 meters tall and has been in construction for over 100 years since 1882. Today, it is one of the most iconic landmarks and the most visited attraction in Spain. This is Sagrada Familia, and this is the place you must visit. It's one of the largest unfinished Roman churches in the world, and it's built in 1883 by Gaudi until the day that he died.
Talk about the history of this amazing city, through the buildings and the monuments and the walls and the streets.
So on this trip was the first time that we joined a walking tour. We figured that it was the best way to understand and experience Barcelona's way of life. We went on a free walking tour around the Gothic Quater and Elborn district with a company called Sendersman. The whole tour took about 2.5 hours. And they will take you through some of Barcelona's major landmarks, such as walking through the famous Gothic Quater, discovering the city's Roman heritage, learn about Pablo Picasso's life in Barcelona, marvel at Barcelona Cathedral, Santa Maria del Mar, Santa Maria del Pi, and hear about the Catalan national identity and heroes. So far, based on our experience, we absolutely enjoyed the walking tour. The guide took us to places that we think we wouldn't have visited if we were on our own. It's more of a tip-based guide, so at the end of the tour, you give a tip based on how you felt the tour was like. After a day of walking around and exploring, we wanted to find a spot where we could watch the sunset over the city. So we headed to Carmel Bunker. Okay guys, this is one of the best sunset spots in Barcelona.
It's called Carmel Bunker, and the best part, it's free. So if you guys here in Barcelona,
come check it out. It's a lookout point located in the Carmel neighborhood, and the view here is breathtaking. You can see the entire Barcelona from up here. It's quite a well-known spot amongst local and tourists alike. You'll see people hanging out, having picnics, and they're all here for the sunset. So we took the bus here, and we decided to walk down instead because on the way down there are a few other viewpoints and a bridge as well. The view, no matter where, is just beautiful. And I must say, if you're a big fan of viewpoints, this has to be on your bucket list when you visit Barcelona. For those of you who admire stunning architecture, another place to visit is the Hospital de Sant Pau. It is said to have one of the most important and most beautiful complexes of modernism. You can visit the complex and it costs 15 euros per person. Alright, so next is the Arc de Triomf.
So we're at Arc de Triomf,
We're not in Paris.
but we're in Barcelona.
This is one of the spots you guys must visit if you are in Barcelona.
And the best part, it's free.
It's free.
It's free!
It's free.
This 30-meter tall arc was built in 1888 as a main entrance to the International World's Fair. It is located on a pathway called Place de Louis Company, and it's filled with quaint activities for you to do with your family and friends. It's a really nice place to sit, relax, and people watch. Located a few minutes away from the city center is Barcelonetta Beach. It used to be a traditional fishing neighborhood, and it's one of the oldest and best loved beaches in Barcelona.
We're at the beach.
Barcelonetta Beach.
The sand you'll see is actually, you can say, an add-on, but it's still very beautiful. It is a very popular destination, and there are many things to do if you want to relax, enjoy the sea breeze, or have a chill day at the beach. From the beach, we wanted to go to Parc Monjuic, but before that, we made a quick pit stop at Arenas Mall. On the terrace, there are a line of bars and restaurants with a 360-degree circular platform that overlooks Barcelona. And the best part is that you can actually go there for free. All you gotta do is enter through the mall and head upstairs. We then headed to Parc de Monjuic. This park is located on a hill right next to the sea. There's even a castle up here which you can visit for 5 euros, or you can roam around it without paying a single cent.
We are around the castle compound. Apparently there's a walkway or there's a path around.
Yeah, it's really nice up here.
On one side you have the cityscape, and then on the other is the seascape. So you can imagine, the view up here is stunning. You can get here by bus, or if you fancy a scenic ride, you could take the cable car, and this costs 15 euros to return. So we decided to walk down to Palau Nacional. This is where we passed through the parks, the gardens, and there were a few other viewpoints along the way. Palau Nacional is the National Art Museum, and the whole complex is huge and incredible. By the time we reached the gallery, it was sunset, So we decided to chill at the steps facing Plaza de España and watch the sun go down.
After a full day of exploring Barcelona, this is how we end our day.
Another fun thing that surprised us was the amount of quaint little bakeries that you can find around each corner of Barcelona.
We got ourselves some pastries!
Especially if you're having an early start. Get yourself some pastries, coffee, and find a spot where you can enjoy your breakfast while soaking in the liveliness of the city.
We got our breakfast, cafe con leche and some chocolate croissants for €250.
So in conclusion, Barcelona is a vibrant city with so much to offer. There's just something about this place. From its culture, its history, the vibe here, it is something that you have to experience for yourself. So if you've been to any of these places, or you have any recommendations, or if you have any questions, please let us know in the comments down below. So as always, thanks for watching. Bye! Don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on Instagram. Hey, where next?